The Dragon Ball Super English dub has now aired over 40 episodes, while the original Japanese version is approaching the climax of the Tournament of Power, well beyond the 100 plus episode mark. Despite having a delayed start, the Dragon Ball Super dub has managed to be quite the solid alternative to the Japanese, with excellent acting and voice choices. Well, besides Megeta. Poor guy. Having said all this, one interesting factor that has come into play ever since the Super dub first started and even before it is the noticeable meta jokes written in. For those who don't know, what is meta and by extension a meta joke? Okay, a meta joke can be classified as a joke about a joke or likewise self-referential humor. Now I'm here to pose the question of, is the Dragon Ball Super dub too self-aware? The meta style of dubbing Dragon Ball for English audiences, like I mentioned previously, was introduced way before the Super dub came into fruition and was used more prominently in the Dragon Ball Xenoverse series of game titles. In the first installment, Takahata 101 of Team 4-Star provided his voice for the created character system within the game. It wasn't just a regular voice either, but instead he played Ghost Napper from the Dragon Ball Z Abridged web series. You can even hear him spouting off parody attack names like Puppy Dog Punch instead of Wolf Fang Fist, for example. Team 4-Star returned in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, but instead of only Takahata 101 voicing male custom characters, Kaiser Neko and Lanny Pator have joined him, as they are male voice options 12 and 15. I think this nod to the fans is welcomed, and I just find it to be a wacky, fun addition. The voices are completely optional, so if people really want to criticize TFS for being in the game, I feel they are grasping at straws a bit. Another self-referential joke in the Xenoverse 2 dub comes in after finishing all of Goku's training sessions, as he says it was a raging blast fighting with you, clearly referencing the Dragon Ball Raging Blast games. Again, I'm fine with this, and it makes sense that Funimation would throw the Raging Blast emphasis in, considering that the Dragon Ball franchise is well known for its puns. I grew up with PC games like Duke Nukem 3D and Blood, so I have no issue with video games referencing other video games. Moving on from the Dragon Ball gaming side of things, let's dive into the Funimation Anime dubs of Dragon Ball Z. In Dragon Ball Z Kai, the final chapters, there was a Cell Games reenactment in the form of a film, and Team 4-Star was originally supposed to be in this reenactment sequence, but their voices were cut out last minute and replaced by the original Funimation dub. This was probably due to Toei Animation, but the question remains, should have TFS been in the reenactment? Yes, I think the scene works with Team 4-Star on multiple levels. If you get all the in-jokes and meta references, then you'll laugh at that. If not, then you could at least get a laugh out of the over-the-top performance and the intentionally cringeworthy acting. Does TFS need to be in the scene? No, not really. Funimation could have done their own redub of the Cell Games movie, and it would have been humorous, but it's great that Team 4-Star got the opportunity to do it instead. The final major example of Funimation adding a self-aware gag in is in Dragon Ball Super, specifically Episode 8. When Goku asks Beerus if he can have a little more time on how to achieve Super Saiyan God, he says please, Super Saiyan please. This is silly, and didn't need to be a line at all in the dub. Everyone complained about Omen of Victory being in the scene, as it was lighthearted and didn't fit this emotional moment, but they're cool with Goku saying a silly wisecrack? I mean, come on, Goku is not Ash Williams here. Although, if Bruce Campbell actually voiced Son Goku, that would be the shit.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants. I got news for you, pal. You ain't leading but two things right now. Jack and shit. And Jack left town.
Army of Saiyans. That should be the next Dragon Ball movie. Hell, I'd watch it. Getting back on track, Super Saiyan Please, while it's nothing to get seriously annoyed over, it is one of those roll your eyes sort of lines. However, the Dragon Ball Super dub, in my opinion, has been doing a solid job scripting the episodes for the most part. Also, Brian Drummond as Copy Vegeta. Yes, it's fan service, yes they are self-aware, and it's fucking awesome. I talk more about this in my Ocean Dub Vegeta Returns video I made a couple of days ago, so I urge you to check that out. Is the Dragon Ball Super dub too self-aware? Not really. Yes, they have their meta jokes sometimes, but it doesn't ruin the series and actually enhances the product, as they are well placed. Except for Super Saiyan Please, of course. What do you think about Funimation's dub of Dragon Ball Super? Let me know in the comment section down below. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Please? Frozen Particle, please? Anyway, I'll see you next time.